Hello, this is Lorena, and I'm back with another Duelist video. So while I was being organic, I came up with this interesting idea. And I've got an interesting idea for a video, to be specific. You know how these weird things keep leaving my mouth? Yeah, I would like to try some of that with automatic writing. But automatic writing is a bit difficult if all I do. Automatic writing is a bit difficult if I'm silent. I think more weird things have left my mouth when speaking verbally, as opposed to attempting to do this kind of thing in silence. So I think it would be interesting to see what comes out if I try automatic writing with a video. Now obviously this means anything could come out. I will not be saying everything, depending on what comes to the surface. I mean, it may not be appropriate for YouTube. It may not even be appropriate for my sanity. There are things I don't want to write down. Anyway, I think I'll be fine, because all I really need to keep in mind is, one, I'm doing National Novel Writing Month, so if I'm picky about what comes out, then you know what happens? I get behind. But yes, if I do these automatic writing videos, then I can just say whatever I'm typing for National Novel Writing Month. And what happens could be a disaster. But I mean, it would be writing content. Just of a different kind. Yes, of a different kind. Okay, give me a second. I am currently on day 4 of National Novel Writing Month, which I basically say that based on where I am word count wise, because depending on the word count I have, I could be behind at any moment. So I've gotten 3 days worth of a word count, and now I have to work on today's worth of word count. And now me getting behind doesn't do me to losing. I mean, if I get behind, I usually catch up later. This isn't always true, but I mean it usually is. Because I'm very, very stubborn. And I know you guys have heard this a lot, but it's true. And now I will say this, that something feels pretty different this year when it comes to National Novel Writing Month. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing just yet. Okay. I see, yes. Well, that's awful, honestly. No, oh yes. You were going off the field, I hope. Yes, good. Everything is going as planned. Actually, what were the... let me look at this. Okay, well, I don't know. I can't afford to just be self-conscious about this. I have to go for the win, and I need to stop losing, honestly. Some of these losses are my fault entirely. So, I better take responsibility for that and not waste every event resource. I mean, resources are limited, and I need to use them wisely. Although, I don't always do that. Okay. A secret floor! Oh, I've got a super rare ticket. What do I want to get with it? I have no idea. Okay, I've been defeated. Yes, you have. Okay, so I was supposed to destroy 4 monsters. I mean, yeah. Dude, interesting. Well, I certainly didn't know that, but I'll be fine. Summon a high-level monster. Okay. Now I duel her again. I think I still had to destroy monsters. Anyway, all I want to do is get to the cap of where the story is. After that, I will stop recording Duelist videos and dive into automatic writing. And those videos anything could happen in them, just saying. This is not how I win. Thanks, you, Belle. You have got to be joking. Well, this is... I mean, it would have turned out like this no matter what, because if I summoned you Belle, at the end of my turn, I would have to use the monster as tribute. If I can't, you Belle dies, and because it uses its own effect, then the Terra Incarnate doesn't come out. So, regardless of what I did, that would have been the outcome of this entire duel. And I hate that. Use level 7 or higher monster card 3 times in one duel. Well, I've got a habit where, yes, I lose, but I still progress the story. It's a very interesting way of how... It's an interesting manifestation. Like, I lost, but I still get something. It's hilarious. Okay, I'm not going to make those noises. I don't honestly know how I would. I mean, trust me, I don't know how I would pant. Unless it was normal. Like, I could do panting if it was normal, but at will, I don't know, I don't think I should. Looking for someone? Higami? I sent Joey and Bakura away to another dimension, from which they will not be returning. I see. Well, I'm not taking a word for it, dude. Our power is too great, and once I banish you, vessel of the Pharaoh, it will be absolute. I guess this really is it. No more running, no more crawling. So long, world. So long, everything. Guess Joey's signing off. What? Is that... No way. He's back, guys. I said he had a strong will, and he does. In fact, this is even shown in the anime when Joey resists the effects of Merrick's Millennium Rod. Yes. Although it took me way longer than it took Joey for me to escape the effects of Merrick's Millennium Rod. Which honestly is just a joke. It's not true. I was never controlled by the Millennium Rod, but I can make jokes about it. Because of my past. My dark, dark past. Though Merrick isn't exactly... He doesn't have to be included with my dark past. But I do have a dark past, even when... Yeah, whatever. Joey! Yugi, I'm back? But how? You should be long gone by now. You should be nothing. Yeah, sure. I was just explaining how Joey resisted the effects of a millennium item. So, you're just dumb. Oh my god. I'll tell you how. Some of my memories are forever. That's right, Joey, forever. And by the way, in the movie, he probably said this, and I was like, I have no idea what you're talking about. But now I definitely understand. And that's for reasons that I'm not going into right now, but I probably will eventually. In another future video, because that's what happens. I am very spiritual, you know. And that includes those of my pal here. I will protect my friend even if I forget he exists. Oh god, that sounds so bad. This changes nothing. Your fates are still sealed. Till next time. Okay, come back here, coward. Wait, stop. He's gone, Joey. Let's find Bakura ourselves. Hope he's somewhere we can find him. I don't understand. The power of the planet is supposed to be the greatest force in the universe. Yes, the greatest force in the universe. Tell me again why humans would understand the greatest force in the universe. Tell me again, please. God, it sounds so bad. It just happens, I rose. The rose just come to me. Huh? Her... Diva. Did you really think you could get away with stealing the last two pieces of the Millennium Puzzle? You noticed earlier than I thought you would. And that's because he didn't take as long to solve the Millennium Puzzle as Yugi did. I think it took Yugi 8 years. I think that's what I said last time. I mean the time before the last time I answered that question. So I think it took him 8 years. And now I'm pretty sure I said 6 in the last time I answered that question for the Dueling quiz, but I believe it is in fact 8. And it took Kaiba like a day or 2, maybe 3. Yugi, I'm sorry, but why did it take you 8 years to solve that puzzle? Is it just because of Japanese education or what? Okay, I'm sorry. I just don't believe it would take 8 years to solve a puzzle of that size. I just don't believe that. Take him away. Yugi. Kaiba, what are you doing here? I'll be holding a tournament to introduce my new duel disc. And you will be taking part. I am not asking you to take part, I am saying that you will take part. You are being forcefully entered into this tournament because I said so and I have money and money rolls over everything. I have bigger issues to deal with. I have bigger issues to deal with, and then Kaiba's like, here's the answer to your question. This is what I'm doing. I have the puzzle. Most of it, anyway. But I'll have it in its entirety soon enough. Yeah, soon enough. Yugi, you'll come to my tournament and bring the puzzle piece that you have. You know I have one, but how could you? I know everything that goes on in Domino because I have money. I'm going to show the Pharaoh that I'm the greatest. Do you really need to? Dude, you have issues? Why do you need to finish? Why do you need to? Okay, whatever. So you will wear the puzzle again and summon him, Yugi. Deva has the other missing puzzle piece, so he'll duel in the tournament as well. And I'll win those puzzle pieces from the both of you in front of the whole world. I'll see you soon, Yugi. After I beat you, I'll be seeing the Pharaoh. Yugi. Sarah, I'm entrusting you with a piece of the Millennium Puzzle for one reason. My brother Diva is giving into fear and anger. But those who are lost don't always have to stay that way. So I give you this piece. It may be the only way to save Diva. Please, save my brother. He is all that I have. Okay. I don't think I've been recording for very long, so if that's it. Okay, that's good, that's good. You know, by the end of this, might even be out of, maybe out of materials for the roulette. But let's see if I can do this without needing to do another standard duelist. Let's go. And by the way, I'm not afraid of you. I am not afraid of you, Agami. I know why I lost. I know why I lose. I always pay attention to this. And absolutely no one that's actually watching my videos. No one that actually watches my videos believes me on that one. Although I record these videos, so I generally know what happens in them. And I take responsibility for all of my losses. I blame them on myself because it's easier that way. Okay, summon... Oh, you think that's enough to stop me? Please. You don't know anything, do you? I summon you from my hand. By the way, I have something I'd like to say to you. It's called... actually, never mind. It's called, oh god. Well, to begin with, I realized that what I was planning to do was not possible, but I mean, I think things happened better than they could have happened, you know? Just saying. Okay, I got me. You're almost done for. So, is anyone amazed that I'm actually dueling in this video? And I'm not just auto-dueling everything? Well, part of that is because of dimension dueling, number one. Because if I... Oh, you think you're going to win? You think you're going to win? And dude, let me look at that effect one more time. I'd like to show you something. You can send... Oh, I see. Alright, this is complicated. I'm not sure if this is... Well, I'll see. I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm going to try it. Now, obviously, if the effect goes off, then I just win automatically because he has exactly 2,400 attack. I mean, 2,400 life points. So, battle. I win and you lose. I have protagonist energy. Sometimes. Impossible, huh? Yeah, I would say that, it doesn't make sense that you can fuse your soul with someone else using a card. So, let me tell you something, Agami. I don't think it matters, because the impossible is possible, clearly. Okay, well... Wow. And now, there have been a lot of things I've gone through this year, but dear God. Alright, let me look at this. Round 2, huh? Well, that means that I'm done with this area. But it doesn't mean that I have to stop dueling. Let's go. I will duel 2 more times. Alright. Let's see if I can get through this. Hard mode, always. I don't get better. Hold on a second. What am I supposed to do? I think I'm supposed to destroy 4 monsters. No, remember, this is a recording, like, you can go back and look at it, but I can't do that until the video is over. So, I guess I try to destroy 4 monsters and see if that's what I was supposed to do. Now, I can also do the same thing with spells and traps. So, Aigami, I'm going to show you something very important. And now listen, you're not going to ignore what I'm going to say. I am going to kick your ass. You are probably going to hate that I'm doing it, but I don't care about you. Okay, that's not entirely true. I mean, Aigami is just lost. He just needs to be back on the right path again. Oh, by the way, I should actually... What am I supposed to do? I'm remembering these various tasks that you have to do in certain games, and I'm like... which objective is the current objective? I don't remember. Neos doesn't have an effect, so, at the very least, his effect cannot be negated because he's a normal monster. And he has no effect. But this is bad. I see. During our main phase, I can destroy 1 monster in my hand. And, okay, well, I can destroy 1 monster in my hand, but that doesn't... Well, I'm not going to lose. So... I think I just... end my turn here. Obviously, I don't like what I just did. Well, it prevented me from losing more life points. But it didn't save me. It didn't save me at all. But you know what will save me? Not... Why? You know, I want you all to save me, but I don't think they're going to. Okay, well... I'm attacking. Yeah, so I'm going to remove a counter from this. And this is dumb. You know, I didn't have to do that. I could have been normal. No. No, if Aigami is able to, he put a counter on you, Belle. This is bad. Alright. Well, interesting, but... Well, this is so disgusting. I must be honest. Jaden will always be back, dude. You can't get rid of him. He will never be defeated. He'll come back no matter what you do to him. If you strike him down, he will respawn and become more powerful than you could ever imagine. Yeah, she just can't get rid of Jaden, ever. Okay, so use level 7 or higher monster cards 3 times in one duel. Dude. Well, it's not impossible, but it's definitely difficult. Now, this isn't because of what Agami does, by the way. It's because I don't have a lot of tribute. Actually, I don't even know what I'm doing right now. Dude, bullshit. I can do this just fine. But it does specify levels here. Very important distinction. So I can't Xyz summon, because if I do, that's not a level. Xyz monsters don't have levels, they have ranks. So, give me a second. At the very least, I know that this is a level 7 monster. I know I looked at the card, but I sort of just remembered. Yeah, I remembered. Okay. The mistakes are real. They're so bad. Alright. Well, this is definitely going to cost me quite a bit. But you have not ended the duel just yet. Oh god. No. This is bad. What do I do here? Well, I changed it to defense position, but I can only use the effect of Neo Fusion once. Or is it Neos Fusion? I think it's Neo Fusion, that makes more sense, but I could just be misremembering. Okay, well, that just got used against me. Great. Well, you put it face down, so, well, it doesn't help me any. I'm surprised the AI made that mistake. Yes, well, even AI can make mistakes. Basically, just like humans. This was a terrible decision. However, a terrible decision, I make those all the time. And now, should I be bragging about it? Well, no. It's nothing to brag about, trust me. I know that this may not save me, but I will sit here and watch as the rest of this duel plays out. So come at me, bro. Come at me. I am waiting to see what you are able. Oh, well. That was definitely not what I wanted to happen. But Neos is still destroyed. Great. And now I do have another Neos in my deck, I think. I can't summon that card. Okay, well, this is just destroy. Nothing I do can save me, so I end my turn. I accept defeat. This is disturbing. I can't believe I keep losing against these guys. It's not impossible to win, okay? It's just how my deck is set up. It's not... I know that these losses are usually my fault. I mean, sometimes my losses could be my internet dies. My computer's battery runs out. Well, that is very unlikely, but it is technically possible. And, let's see, there are a number of other reasons. that I could just lose a duel automatically. So it's not just those reasons. But yeah. By the way, my imagination can come up with some very ridiculous scenarios for me losing a card game. A meteor hits the planet Earth, and my area is affected. Or, for example, a building is set on fire, and it's a minor inconvenience, but it affects me directly. There is a horrible storm in the area, and my house is destroyed by the storm. There is this interesting new phenomenon called let's destroy everyone in this one single town, because apparently that's better than just being a decent human. But yeah, most of these aren't that ridiculous. But I mean, why would I go into the ridiculous ones? I would obviously start with the darker ones first. Okay, that's just wow. I could also lose the card game if, let's see, someone hacked into my computer and forced this app to close. And by the way, this one isn't from my imagination. I overheard some things before I went to sleep. It was disturbing, to say the least. I don't understand what I should do about this, but now I feel like I need to change all of my passwords. But, you know, my computer is usually the one that gets hit the most. I mean, I've gone through so many computers just because I get viruses on them, I get spyware on them, all sorts of shit. This computer is okay though, it's lasted for quite a while. And I think I would say that has to do with me changing my habits after the last occurrence. Now, I don't know what exactly caused the issues that I experienced. I just know that something I did caused that. And since making that change, my computer is now fine. Now, by fine, that doesn't necessarily mean that I need to just use this computer and no other ones, because support for this operating system will be dropped eventually. And now, when I stop using this laptop, it will probably be when it dies. And I have no idea when that'll happen. However, I do know that I can be very, very stressed. I can ask a lot from my computers, just saying. And I believe the worst example of this is the add-on One Tab for Google Chrome. I think there might be an equivalent for certain other browsers, like maybe Firefox. But I use Google Chrome because my laptop is a Google Chrome elitist. And it was like this when I first got it. So I ended up using just Chrome and nothing else. Now I have other browsers on this computer, but I just use Chrome, that's it. And the reason that One Tab is such a bad example is because I have over 300 links saved there. And for whatever reason, links to those pages is a lot of space. Okay, sure. I don't understand, but sure. Anyway, that will wrap it up for this video. Wait, no. Someone just spawned in. Chaz. I'm gonna actually go against Chaz. he interrupted me, so he needs to pay the price. This is your penalty, Chaz. At least provided that a fluke isn't going to magically happen and I break. Okay, well then. Me talking about bricking. I never want. Oh god. Well, he can only do so much to me. And now I have one turn left to draw a card I can summon. I drew a card I can summon. Amazing. Okay, now I take out Mass Dragon, but that doesn't help me much. Because he can summon another card. Okay, well, this is bad. Obviously, I know he has those cards in his deck because, I mean, I can read sometimes. Well, this means I'm still alive, but I need Neos to win. Yeah. And my chances of drawing Neos, I would say that they're very low. However, there's no way I'm winning this. I'm gonna take my ego out of the equation. I've lost. I can't even believe this. Well, okay, Chaz, I'll let you have this one. I don't know why I'm losing. Dude, this is someone from... Okay, whatever. You know, I'd probably lose less in the event if I just used Kaiba's deck. I mean, come on, you know how much effort I put into that. They are not over. That was a fluke, Chaz. I'll kick your ass next time. Yes, everyone that defeats Jaden, it's just a fluke. That's it. If you defeat me, though, it's probably not a fluke. I think even a new player could defeat me, but I mean, it does depend on a new player's understanding of the game. And it depends how much of the game they've gone through, like how much of the rulebook have they read, how much do they understand about deck building, have they played any other card games, etc., etc. So based on certain factors, a new player could probably win against me. Though, again, that does depend on the new player in question and their level of experience with card games. And of course, someone being well read with the rules, they could probably build a pretty decent deck. Though the factor that would get in their way is, well, building Yu-Gi-Oh decks is not good for your budget. Yeah, it's not good for your budget. I stopped buying cards for Yu-Gi-Oh after DX. I don't think I have a single synchro monster at all. And I do have some Xyz monsters, and I think hold on, I don't have any Pendulum monsters. I might have some Link monsters, but I can't remember. Anyway, I know I don't have any Synchros. And I know I don't have any Pendulums. But I never know. Maybe I do have a Synchro monster and I just don't realize it. I mean, I purchased some deck builds, like a complete deck. So maybe I would check the extra deck, but you know. It would be so weird to me if I actually do have a Synchro monster. But because of how much I love Aki's deck, maybe I purchased one for her archetype. Maybe. I would have to check my history. And I'm lazy, so I won't. Anyway, guys, I thought we'd wrap it up for this video. In the next video that I upload, I am planning some automatic writing weirdness. I have no idea what's going to happen, so let's hope my brain doesn't take me into any weird directions. I stop recording, I end the video, and I will see you guys in my next one.